almost 2 months between absences, the holidays. It's actually been the first time on a Wednesday that all three of us have been together. So pretty wild stuff there. But the AM Sound Off segment is back, where every Wednesday we are taking on a topic of debate for fun, of course. We have long shows, yada, yada, things like that. All right, so today, our topic, we're going to keep with the theme of winter and cold and snow. So our theme, or our topic we're going to debate, is whether you prefer to ski or snowboard or sledding or tubing. So that's what we're debating. And I'm going to choose that Sloan goes first here. And
I'm going to go first?
Yep, I'm going to choose that Sloan goes first, and I'm going to give you about 45 seconds to speak, and then you're going to go. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Go, speak.
Okay, this is an easy one, right? It's got to be skiing or snowboarding. You're getting out, you're seeing a whole lot of area, all these beautiful sights, you're being active, you're getting your exercise in. That is one of the best ways to fight seasonal affective disorder. That is scientifically proven. So you're going out, you're enjoying yourself, you're getting fit, and the entire time you get to be nice and bundled up and practice a skill that is really, really useful. It's teaching you balance, it's teaching you poise, it's teaching you how to really adjust on the fly. If there's something that's like a bump or a tree in your way, you gotta get around it. Skiing and snowboarding teaches you a lesson. Sledding or tubing teaches you how to lay down.
Oh, please. Okay.
All
okay.
right.
Interesting argument there.
Look, some great points. Those are some great points.
Okay, ready, Tyler?
All right,
go ahead.
I'm ready to rock. All right, so I guess my point here really comes down to accessibility and affordability, because ultimately, ideally, skiing and snowboarding are both great situations. You can't really go you can't really go wrong with that. Sorry, my co-debater here was laughing at something, and I thought it was me. I'm going to redirect my attention to the camera. All right, skiing and snowboarding, they're great activities if you're good at them and if you can afford to take the lessons to really cultivate those skills. But if you can't, then how else are you going to enjoy the winter fun than by sledding, tubing? If you want to go down a mountain, you can tube, and that's not really going to cost you as much money. It's also going to make it a lot easier for you and your kids if you want a family activity. And I'll tell you, as somebody myself who really didn't get much opportunity to go skiing or snowboarding as a kid, I could find myself sledding in my neighborhood. I could find myself sledding right outside of my house. I got distracted in the middle of my argument, but that's fine.
Well, that's your problem. Maybe if you went skiing, you'd be able to focus on developing that mental keenness and be able to lock in, but you're just laying here on a tube.
I mean, look, tubing's fun. I have a great time on a tube. I have a great time on a tube.
I'm not saying it's not fun, but if you have to pick between the two, it's a very clear choice.
I will say in favor...
If you can afford to pick one.
I will say in the favor of sledding and tubing, there's really not much in terms of what you need to learn to do it. I feel like skiing and snowboarding requires precision and lessons, and that is something that I certainly don't have. So
you also ever tried wearing ski boots? They're not fun, folks. I don't like wearing ski boots. I don't know about you. My feet get claustrophobic. There are so many other, you got to spend money also on the gear involved in your mountain adventuring. You could just take, it's an adventure. You could just take a tube and
I'm sure it's very, very fun. Let's go ahead and look at the poll here, and in a sweep we have pretty much all the votes in favor of sledding and tubing. Now, granted, there are not that many votes.
How many votes are there?
There are a whopping, get ready for this, 9.
9 votes.
Oh, come on. That is not a representative sample size.
People in our audience.
No.
See the snow, and you know what their first thoughts are? They are, I want to go sledding.
Their thought is, I want to continue doing the exact same thing I was doing for 9 hours, laying down, but now outside.
Because it's fun.
Have you ever been skiing?
Once. I hated it.
Why?
Because it was expensive and I had to spend the entire day learning how to do the task. I just want to have some fun.
So you don't want to put the hard work in?
No, I just want to have
sledding
fun.
Sledding is just easier.
It's really unfortunate that you're so focused on avoiding hard work that you can't let yourself enjoy activities.
I just want to sled.
I know.
I just want to sled. I just want to put myself in a tube and hurl down
Somebody
a mountain.
put that as on a quote. I hate hard work, Tyler
For
Brody.
my recreation? I don't want to work hard for my recreational activities. Is that so much to ask?
You do boxing and you enjoy that. Do you not put in work to boxing?
More of a hobby than a recreational activity. I'm just saying. If you ask the average person, would you rather get punched in the face or go sledding? They're probably also going to align with sledding.
Video games.
I do.
Are you saying those don't take skills?
Not hard work.
Are you saying they don't take skills?
It takes maybe some skills depending on the game, but when I'm playing Madden, I'm throwing 4 verticals every play for my ball knowers out there.
Okay, I do fear we are veering off topic here.
We've got a little...
There are now a couple more votes. Still, all of them are for sledding. There's
You
a comment
guys.
for other, and the comments are irrelevant to the topic, so we won't read those. But anyways, we are going to be debating this again. Please vote on that. Please comment if you have any other options for it, and also comment future topics too, because as long as the three of us are all together on a Wednesday, this segment will exist. So in the meantime, we will be right back with more serious news and weather, or just go sledding or tubing. So that is what we're debating here. I had Sloan go first last time, so we're going to start with you, Tyler, this time, and you'll have 45 seconds here to fight your stance, fight for your life here.
All right.
Go.
So here's the thing. If my friends are to be believed, if you're a great skier or snowboarder, there's probably nothing better on the planet than skiing or snowboarding. It's the upper echelon, best activity you can do. But for the rest of us, it's really an accessibility issue. Costs a lot of money, requires a lot of lessons. For you to really have fun with it, it requires a lot of time. So if you weren't born and raised in a skiing family, you're likely not really going to be having too much fun doing it as a 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old. Meanwhile, sledding or tubing, you're essentially just hurling yourself down a hill or a mountain. You could do it in your backyard. You could do it in your neighbor's backyard. You could do it down a mountain, like I said, in a tube. Either way, it's easily accessible. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to spend much money, and there's really no training required. Plus, if you're an older person, you don't really have to worry about an injury nearly as much as you do if you're hitting the slopes. That's all I got to say.
Very good. Ending right on time. Thank you very much. I'll always appreciate that.
Always
Okay,
appreciate it.
Sloan, it is your turn now. Go.
Let's be honest. Who wants to go lay down on the snow more than they want to snowboard, more than they want to ski? It is good for your body. It is good for your mind. It keeps you alive longer. Everything that you're doing is beneficial to you, and you're picking up not only a skill, but a community as well. It is a group bonding thing. And Tyler said that you have to be rich to do it, which is just not the case. There is even a nonprofit here in Massachusetts that offers free free skiing lessons for you. All you have to do is show up. There are so many programs like that because while skiing can be expensive, it doesn't have to be. It's all about finding the right option for you and prioritizing your health over necessarily just laying down and having the easy thing.
Not say that you had to be rich to ski. That's a straw man that you just built up, and I'm going to knock it down. I said it's more expensive than sledding is, which is an objective fact. And then beyond that, you're saying that skiing is healthy for you. Yeah, that's great. It's much healthier until you're on a double black diamond and you crash into a tree and now you're dead.
Nobody says you have to go do the hardest slope.
If you're like me, you'll crash on the bunny hill and now you have a torn ACL. I didn't do that, but I could have done that.
You could not have done that.
In some other timeline.
Do you know what a bunny hill is?
I do. I was stuck on it for a while. The one time that I went skiing, it's a lot of work, folks. I don't know. It's you got to learn. You got to at least take the time out of your schedule
Tyler,
to take the lessons.
Remind me, how do you feel about hard work?
For my leisure activities, such as sledding, my recreational activities, I hate hard work. Don't make me work hard to have
You're saying
fun.
that boxing, video games, going out and spending time with people, too much work?
Going out and spending time with people, not hard work. Playing
It
video
is work.
games.
You have to coordinate. You have to pick things. You have to make sure that everybody's on the same page.
Maybe that's work for you. For me, that's just to send a couple of texts and then I'm out. But the video games are not hard work. The boxing's hard work, but that's not a leisure activity. Nobody's going out and getting punched in the face for complete fun. That's a whole different
For
ballgame.
complete fun.
Yeah.
Implying that there is leisure to it.
There is some fun in a hard working activity.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
such as skiing or snowboarding.
Sure, but boxing also costs less. I mean, when this isn't boxing versus skiing, there are a lot of activities that require hard work that also bring some enjoyment. I'm not saying these are mutually exclusive.
Okay.
I'm just saying that compared to sledding, which is much more accessible and affordable, you're not really gaining as much.
Again, you're just saying affordable and accessible,
is.
like there isn't accessible skiing. There's specific programs through the Massachusetts government about it. So you
Okay.
can.
I'm going to speak now. I was told.
Okay, let Tyler ramble and then cut me off. I see how it is.
No. Well, you both have been rambling like crazy, and I haven't said a single word here. Okay, so the poll here, unfortunately for you, Sloan, is not in your favor. We did pick up a small handful of additional votes here, but they are still in favor of sledding and tubing. I will go ahead and read a couple of the comments, which I will say also signed with what Tyler was saying, where it says, sledding, tubing is for the everyman. Only people with money ski. The gear and the lift tickets prohibit many.
Who said that?
The bars,
But
bars,
it's
bars.
not.
Who said that?
You just have to search for the resources.
Can we get a name? I'd like to give them a shout out. Sledding
We
is for
have-
the everyman.
We
I
have
love
sledding.
it.
Sledding is the way to go. It can be enjoyed by all family members. So yeah, and also one more. Let's see. I'm going with tubing. It's safer compared to skiing.
Oh, now
I
we're bringing
just-
out, like I said, you could crash into a tree on a bunny hill. Continue.
You could crash into a tree on a sled.
Yes, but
if you're
like,
bad.
but you're laying down, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Oh, cool. So you could hit right on your head. Awesome.
You're laying down with your feet. So you
Oh,
shouldn't-
that starts to spin, Liam.
You shouldn't go down head first. Anyways, we digress. All right, let's go ahead and toss to break, and we'll be back next week with this quite chaotic segment. So we'll see you then.